What's going on, guys? What's going on, 27 Squad? Welcome back into another video. And listen, today we're going to be talking about some nonsense, some things that are going around on Twitter. New York Giants, former New York Giants, trying to be Giants again, and Giants fans just not knowing what they want. But let's get right into it, man. As always, guys, if you guys are enjoying the content, enjoying the video, make sure you guys leave a like on the video. It helps me out on the algorithm. Leave a comment as well. And if you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for more content just like this. So listen, Giants Twitter is going crazy right now. Some people get it, some people don't. But, you know, there are three Giants in particular that have kind of made comments, or sources said that they've made comments that they want to come, they would be open to coming back to the Giants. Now, the first one, obviously the biggest one I really want to talk about, is James Bradberry. James Bradberry obviously is about to go play in a Super Bowl. His season's not even done yet, and apparently NJ.com or somebody from NJ.com said that James Bradberry would be open to coming back to New York to play with the Giants, and that he had high regards for DB coach Jerome Henderson, who is still the DB coach right now for the Giants. So, you know, there's also controversy that Wink might leave. So if we see a thing where Wink leaves and the Giants hire from within, because sources say that if they lose their coordinators, Kafka and Wink, that they're going to hire from within. They're going to look to do that first, which I'm okay with. Let's see what our guys, what our guys inside the building can do. So promoting Jerome Henderson may get James Bradberry back in the building, and he's the only guy that we're about to talk about that I would definitely be open to bringing him back. Obviously, he's had one of the best seasons in the NFL this season. He's probably a top 3 corner in the NFL right now. He definitely is arguably one of the best, if not the best corner in football right now, James Bradberry, as far as his years play. This year in 2022, the 2022 NFL season, James Bradberry has probably played the best out of all the corners. You just look at statistics, you look at his film, you just combine it all together. James Bradberry's been playing that well. So obviously we'll see what kind of market he's going to command. Obviously the Giants can't afford a big free agent, so might not come back to New York, but he said he will be open to it. And then there's Justin Pugh. I think somebody told him that, to come to the Jets offensive line, you help them out or whatever. And Justin Pugh was like, I don't know, gotta check on my Giants first. And then you have Evan Ingram, who said, just plain out, I love New York, or something like that. And then Twitter went crazy, their Twitter comments and quote tweets and stuff like that. Listen, guys, if you guys are not catching on to it by now, let me be the one to tell you. The New York Giants, and just the New York Giant market, is one of the biggest markets in the U.S. as far as the sports world goes. I know our teams haven't been good in the past couple years. That goes to basketball, that goes to football. I mean, obviously you got the Yankees over there and the Mets doing well, but in the past recent years, the New York sports has not been doing well, but the market is always at its peak. Like, if something happens in New York to a New York sports team, the whole world knows. The whole world knew about Kadarius Toney. The whole world knew about Joe Judge. The whole world knew about Jason Garrett, and his faults as offensive coordinator. That's just as the Giants example. Listen, the same reason why you see all these free agents back in the day when, Dallas was consistently good, Tony Romo days, consistently decent, Tony Romo days, and going back there and Dak's early years. Why do you think a lot of those free agents would then say, I don't know, I kind of want to be a Cowboy? And they wind up never actually going to the Cowboys, because it stirs up media attention, it stirs up the clicks, it stirs up the talk. Once you get the attention of fans from New York, Dallas, any of these bigger markets, you're gonna get Twitter going crazy. You're gonna get a lot of these teams' attention, and it's going to make that player's free agency like kind of a spectacle. It's gonna be like an event, like, oh, where is this guy gonna go? It's gonna cause a lot of talk and controversy, and that's exactly what they want. If you guys don't know it by now, this is just marketing 101. They're marketing stuff to try to get teams' attention. They're trying to be like the big name in there. Obviously a lot of people think that a lot of teams don't pay attention to like a player's popularity, whatever the case is. Listen, at the end of the day, teams want to sell jerseys. They want to put fans in those seats. If there is a player that is highly supported, they will, if it fits their needs, they'll make the move for it. It happens all the time in every single sport. So would I be open to signing Justin Pugh or Evan Ingram? I already talked about James Bradberry. And listen, I've got to talk to the Giants fans here, okay? Whether you want Evan Ingram back or not, listen, I'm not saying like keep the same energy or anything like that, because I'm not really like that. Anybody could switch their opinion. But geez, I just can't. It's so cringe looking at the comments of Justin Pugh's tweet and Evan Ingram's tweet, the comments, the retweets, the quote tweets. It's so cringe because this same fan base, and I guarantee you it's the same ones in the comment section, the same fan base that just destroyed Justin Pugh back in the day. If you guys remember that, I was here long enough to remember Justin Pugh's days as a Giant. Destroyed Justin Pugh, we already know it destroyed Evan Ingram. There's no question about that. These two players were destroyed by the Giants media. Even though Justin Pugh was respectable, they still destroyed him in the Giants fan base would destroy him. And now everybody wants him back. Everybody, come back home, bring him home, get Joe Shane on the phone. Guys, we ran Evan Ingram out the city. Evan Ingram was so desperate to leave this place. He did not want to come back. There was no contract negotiations, I'm pretty sure. And to be honest with you, it was the right move. I always felt like, and I'm on record of saying this on my channel, I just felt like Evan Ingram is a great player. I defended him for like 3 years while he was here. The last 2 years, I just couldn't do it anymore. But for 3 years, I would defend this guy. And he just needed a change of scenery. That's all he needed. He just needed a fresh start. He needed a new environment to play in where the fans aren't booing him every time he steps on the field. Like literally, every time this guy would step on the field for a play, he would get booed. Evan Ingram. So it's like it was just toxic. He had to go back to a better environment, and that's why he had a career year with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now he's looking to pursue, a big contract elsewhere. And I think it was the right move at the end of the day to have Evan Ingram leave, because even if he stood here this year, I guarantee you he wasn't going to have a year close to what he had in Jacksonville, even with Brian Daboll's scheme. It's just because he just needed a new environment. He already lost the trust of the Giants fans, and we had just bad impressions of him, and he just we didn't correspond very well. Justin Pugh, on the other hand, a lot of people hated when he was drafted. In that draft, a lot of people thought that he was kind of a rush draft, and nobody really liked Justin Pugh, to be honest with you. I always liked Justin Pugh. He was always one of our better guards. He was always one of our better linemen that we had, because, I think he was drafted in like 2013 or something like that, or I may be bugging, like 2013, 2011, something like that. I can't remember what draft class he's a part of, but when he was drafted, nobody liked the draft pick. He was consistently one of our better guards that we had, and he was still being disrespected because he was always hurt on top of that. But now everybody's saying come back home. Dude, he's 32 years old. He's 32. What are we gonna build around this guy? Do you really just want to bring in another 1-year flyer guy just for the hell of it? He's coming off a torn ACL on top of that. So I don't even know what's going on right now. But that being said, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you guys really think these Giants players are for real, or are they just trying to market themselves for free agency, like obviously a lot of players do when they try to like tease Cowboys fans as well? So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.